Xbox Series X and S was actually able to put out some numbers for the last couple of like last month or so.
Last month, yep.
And they were able
February.
to outsell the PS5, which is interesting, right? Because
Or March.
I mean, the PS5 has been doing good numbers. Obviously, nobody is beating out the Nintendo Switch.
February.
It's just a solid product, but it's it's that fact we've been talking about it. The fact that you can just find these damn Series S's like everywhere, man, and you just can't find a damn PS5 anywhere. It's like, hey, we want to buy the shit, but if you guys can't make it available, like, what I mean, people are gonna go to something else, and it's kind of like what we said like a couple of months ago, where we were talking about how like they just made the X just to like fulfill some people's wishes, but they're really just gonna pump out a lot of those S's just to get those out there, so they can get them to every home. And it looks like it's gonna happen, man. How do you guys feel about this?
Yeah, it's like World War II, right? With like America versus Germany, right? Like Germany, they had the best tank, the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2 tank, and America's tank wasn't as good, the Sherman. But our philosophy was quantity over quality, and we would just like produce huge quantities, and they're just like menaces, right? And that's what I feel that this is like. The S is just anywhere, everywhere. They're every cushion of the couch of your house. They're in every nook and cranny. They're in every crack on the street corner, and you're just like, these things are just infesting like everywhere. And you're right. If you want next gen, that's really the only game in town right now. If you want any kind of next gen at all, that's really the only game in town. And in my opinion, man, like you can find them for even cheaper. Like I got an S back there, and it was only $240 off offer up. And it's like you can find these things really cheap, and they're solid state drives. Like you have instantaneous loads. You're getting the majority of like the next gen experience with that thing. Yeah, the resolutions aren't as good, and I noticed them. So when I play that on the TV versus my Series X or PS5, the resolutions.
You can tell the difference.
You notice the difference, but it's just as snappy. Like it loads just as quickly. Like it's just a great experience. Like I think an S is really incredible, and now with xCloud, I think it's even more incredible. And I don't even think you really need a next gen, like the X or the 5 to really experience next gen with xCloud. Like I think xCloud, man, it makes the S even a better buy. And I love that machine, man. I'd tell everyone to get that for a couple $100, $200-$300. Like it's not a bad buy.
It's the best deal in town, man. Best deal in town. I played,
you can find it for $250. That's a nice little pickup.
Yeah, I mean, I played Elden Ring on it, so it ran great. No issues, playing Elden Ring. But I think the moral of this article is what's available. I still haven't seen a PlayStation 5 in the wild ever, and I don't plan on it. It's year 2022, maybe in year 2024, maybe. What do I see in the wild? I see Switches and I see Xbox Series S's. So I see them all the time. I go to Costco to buy my daughter diapers. There's a whole pallet of S's. You know what I mean? I go to Target. There's S's. There's no X's and there's no PS5s. So it's not a surprise that a machine that requires less semiconductors and less materials. There's just more of them out there. I would say in 2023, 2024, I want to know the hard numbers when there's items on the shelf for us to buy. But we're in this weird era still that, it's hard to get anything. So,
yeah, Ragnar's funny. He says he's still never been in the same room or store as a PS5.
Yeah, that's very true, dude.
If you have Verizon, they get shipments of them every week. I tell my coworkers, my brother works at Verizon, so he's the one that told me. But all my coworkers are like, "Oh, I'm trying to buy my son or my nephew a PS5," and I say, "Go to Verizon. They have them. They have them in stock, $500. So if you got Verizon,
buy them off the shelf at Verizon.
Yeah.
You probably just order them.
They get like 20 a week. So every week they have a whole PlayStation, a Sony section at Verizon.
Because no one knows about it, huh? No one thinks to go to Verizon.
Yeah.
I would never think to go to a cell phone company.
Yeah, I would never think
pick a
that.
spot.
Dude,
That's crazy.
my brother even said they sell like keyboard and mice. I think like they sell gaming stuff at Verizon. I was like, that's weird. So
yeah,
That's cool. Why not?
yeah, sure, man.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's cool. But let's go ahead and move on to the last topic, man.
I love you, me.